Wait, what's this? Part 7? Ahoy everybody, and welcome to an Idiots channel. Just finished filming the 6 previous parts of this look at my CD collection of compilations and soundtracks, and put everything away so I could sit down and relax for the rest of the day, and noticed I'd missed a whole stack. So here we go with part 7. What do I need to mention here? Do I need to mention that? No, I think all I need to mention on here is that a lot of my compilations I've picked up to help with music quizzes I compile, and I collect bizarre Beatles covers. Do I need to mention? No, I think that's it. Okay, previous parts on the playlist. Let's get into this so I can relax. So this was one that I got for quiz purposes. This is the best of the 80s. 20 tracks, various from the 80s. Kajagoogoo, Dexys, Spandau Ballet, Stranglers, Mel and Kim, Specials, Talking Heads, Haircut 100, Corgis, Kate Bush, Paul Hardcastle, Eddie Grant, Technotronic, Pointer Sisters, Odyssey, Jocelyn Brown, In Deep, Gap Band, Fatback Band, and Phyllis Nelson. Nice little mixture on there. And Now 57. Don't usually pick up the Now albums, but this one I did, for reasons best known to me at the time. Typical Now albums, so this was from 2004. Britney, Jamelia, Kylie, Black Eyed Peas, DJ Casper, The Cha-Cha Slide, Girls Aloud, Emma Bunton, Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Scissor Sisters. Some of these tracks don't mean nothing to me. Will Young, Katie Melua, Norah Jones, Kelly Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne, Busted, Franz Ferdinand, Joss Stone, NERD, Keane, Snow Patrol. Yeah, don't know why I got that one. Actually, I say that, I think it was when I was still a member of Britannia Music Club, and I think it was their album of the month, and I never cancelled it, so it came, and so I just kept it. That rings a bell. Another one for quiz purposes, for pick of the 70s, 24 tracks from the 70s, from Love Goes Where My Rosemary Goes, which was by Edison Lighthouse, which I know was from 1970, through to Blondie, Sunday Girl, which was that, 78, 79, something like that. And in between, Hot Chocolate, Don McLean, Dr. Hook, Alfia and Donna, New Seekers, Ken Booth, 10cc, Gary Glitter. This was for quiz purposes. I did a round on Eurovision, so this is a Eurovision compilation called This Is Eurovision. This is one of my only my second or third quiz I did, I think. This is from 1997. Yeah, so it would have been 22. See, I think I started doing the quizzes when after I left university. I went to but they started a little bit of story. So this is at the Angling Club that all my family are members of, and they did triv quizzes for years. And then the guys did a couple of music quizzes as interval quizzes during the triv quizzes to see how they went. They went well, so we started doing them properly. And when I was home from university, if there was any on, I would go, and I would enjoy them, and we'd usually win. And I enjoyed them so much, I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind doing one of those. So I sounded them out, and I said, yeah, fine. And I think the first one I did was the year I finished university, so it was 1996 when I was 21. So what's that, 23 years I've been doing them now? Anyway, this was from 97, so I think this is probably the second one I ever did. This has got lots of Eurovision songs up to that point. Mainly British ones, but not entirely. Eurovision songs, I'm sure you're familiar with them. Another one, most of these are quizzy ones. Totally 90s, the Essential 90s album. EMF, Jesus Jones, Tasmin Archer, Arrested Development, Shampoo, Kate Bush, Robert Palmer and UB40, Belinda Carlisle, Kenny Thomas, Lulu, Vanilla Ice. Ooh. It's usually a case I'd see one of those reasonably priced. I think, yeah, I can get a quiz out of that one and nab it. In an earlier part, I showed the Trainspotting soundtrack. It was a huge seller, so they brought out Trainspotting number 2. So this isn't the sequel to T2. This is contemporaneous with the original release of the film. So this is a few tracks that weren't on the original soundtrack, plus sort of related tracks. Music from a motion picture and more, they put it. So it's got PF Project, Choose Life, which is sort of a dance track with Ewan McGregor's Choose Life speech over it. Iggy Pop, The Passenger, which is in it. Habanera from Carmen, which is in it. Left Field's A Final Hit, which is also on the first one, but this is a different version. Different version of Born Slippy. And then various other tracks. Sleeper, David Bowie, Heaven 17, Funboy 3, Primal Scream. Another good compilation. This is VGs Tribute Album, Got to Get a Message to You. I'm not a big fan of the Bee Gees. I quite like their really early stuff, but when they started singing in those silly falsettos, that was enough for me. I haven't liked them since. But the reason I got this is that it's got Robbie Williams with the orb covering I Started a Joke. But it's also got 911, Ultranate, Steps, Boyzone, Cleopatra, Adam Garcia, Space doing Massachusetts, that's good. Louise, Monaco, Donna International, Spiky T and Gwen Dickey, and Lightning Seeds. 80s one-hit wonders, obviously another quiz one, and it's a set of one-hit wonders. So it's Robin Beck, First Time, Waiting for a Star to Fall, Boy Meets Girl, Funky Town, Pseudo Echo, Heartache Avenue, The Maisonettes, First Picture of You, Lotus Eaters, Brilliant Mind, Furniture, I love that song. I Eat Cannibals, Toto Coelho, Angry Anderson, Suddenly, Charlene, I've Never Been to Me, Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, In Deep, I'd Rather Jack, The Reynolds Girls, plus a few others on there. This is the original motion picture soundtrack to the first Johnny English film. The theme tune to which was A Man for All Seasons by Robbie Williams, which is a great sort of Bond spoof. So that's my reason for purchasing this, but it's actually a good soundtrack anyway. This is Fantastic 70s, a 2 CD compilation. Oh, all sorts. Queen, Ian Jury, Screes, The Darts, Kurzel Flyers, Lou Reed, ELO, The Knack, Jerry Rafferty, Blondie, Elton John and Kiki D, Roxy Music, T-Rex, Hot Chocolate, Hot Gossip, Terry Jacks, Carl Douglas, Eric Carmen, Jacksons. Another nice mixture of tracks. Another quizzy one. 40 hits from 1950 to 54 over 2 CDs. 20th century hits for a new millennium. Nat King Cole, Dean Martin, Perry Como, Edith Piaf, K-Star, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Al Martino, Dean Martin. No, I've already mentioned him. There's a few artists on here twice. Most of them are actually. Cordettes, Mr. Sandman. There's some interesting bits on there for quiz purposes. This is the best glam rock. I need to say Glam Slam, which is a Prince one. I've recorded a lot of videos today. Best glam rock album in the world ever. Another in the best blah 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 ever series from Virgin Records. Glam rock. Queen, Killer Queen, sort of glam rock, but not really, I don't reckon. Sweet, Mother Hoople, Bowie, again. Roxy Music, Iggy Pop, Faces weren't glam rock. Slade, yeah. Alice Cooper, yeah, I suppose he was. Sparks, not really glam rock. Lulu, definitely not glam rock. ELO, not glam rock. David Essex, not really glam rock. I wouldn't call him rock, call him pop. New York Dolls, again, not really glam rock. Chris Spedding, ditto. Lots of stuff that is glam rock on here as well, from All the Usual Suspects. We have first one I showed you on this video was the best of the 80s. This is the best of the 80s volume 2. Similar, 20 more 80s tracks: Adamski, Haircut 100, Fairground Attraction, Hall & Notes, Eddie Grant, Nick Kershaw, Blow Monkeys, Joe Boxers, Taylor Dane, Funboy 3, Mr. Mister, Kirsty MacColl, Snowy White, Dave Stewart and Barbara Gaskin, Kelly Marie, Tony Basil, Go West, Ultravox, Climby Fisher and John Waite. Again, some nice tracks for quizzes there. This is 20th Century Blues, the songs of Noel Coward. This was a album put together, I think, by Neil Tennant of the Pet Shop Boys to raise money for the Terence Higgins Trust, I think. Let's see, it must say in here. The Red Hot AIDS Charitable Trust. I knew it was something to do with AIDS. Yeah, Neil Tennant and Tris Penner, whoever that is, compiled it. So this is artists doing versions of Noel Coward songs. Texas doing Parisian Pierrot. Divine Comedies, I've Been to a Marvellous Party, which was reason for purchase. It was also released as a single, which I've got, and was a reasonable hit. Paul McCartney doing A Room with a View. Pet Shop Boys doing Sail Away. Show That Ammo with Craig Armstrong doing Someday I'll Find You, which was a double A side with I've Been to a Marvellous Party. The Bar Town's Just Around the Corner by Robbie Williams, so another reason for me to get it. I'll See You Again, Brian Ferry. Mad About the Boy, Marianne Faithfull, that's a good version. Mad Dogs and Englishmen by Space, that's a good version. Poor Little Rich Girl, Suede featuring Raisa. I'll Follow My Secret Heart, Sting. London Pride by Damon Albarn with Michael Nyman, that's good. Don't Put Your Daughter on the Stage, Mrs. Worthington by Vic Reeves, that's good. And 20th Century Blues by Elton John. And then finally, and I really think this is finally now. Yeah, I think. Another Beatles Obscurities compilation. All you need is covers for songs of the Beatles. 2 discs, 50 tracks. All sorts of people covering Beatles tracks. Petula Clark, Jackie Linton, Max Bygraves, Mark Winter, P.P. Arnold, Sasha Distel, The Overlanders, Petula Clark again, Todd Rundgren, I can never say his name, Joe Brown, Kenny Ball, Nina Barden-Semper, the 1970 England World Cup football squad doing 1970 World Cup football squad doing Obla Di Obla Da, Justin Hayward with Mike Batt and the Philharmonic Orchestra, Real McCoy, Vic Lewis and the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, the Amen Corner, Anita Harris. Yep. So as I say, that really is it for compilations and soundtracks. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.